Welcome back. The Mexican government rejects the decision to sever the diplomatic relations with Peru. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum warned that the Peruvian government has yet to officially notify Mexico of the break in relations, as announcements have been based on statements. The head of state lamented and rejected Peru's decision, given the measure Mexico took based on international law to protect former Peruvian cabinet chief Betsy Chavez, who was granted asylum at the Mexican embassy in Lima. Sheinbaum reaffirmed that Mexico will remain true to its humanist tradition of defending human rights and providing protection to people persecuted for political reasons.
As was announced yesterday, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs informed the Peruvian government that the Mexican government has granted asylum to Mistress Betsy Chavez. A note was naturally delivered with a request for her to be granted safe passage out of the country, conducto, so that she can leave the country. I am following a long tradition of diplomatic asylum, and the policy that Mexico has established in our history, and in our humanistic principles, and in strict adherence to international law.
Mexico's Undersecretary of Foreign Affairs, Roberto Velasco, rejected Peru's decision to break diplomatic relations with his country over Mexico's granting political asylum to former Peruvian Chief of Staff Betsy Chavez.
It is also very important. There is a 1967 United Nations General Assembly resolution that establishes that granting political asylum will never be considered an unfriendly act. Therefore, we reject the decision made by the government of Peru to break diplomatic relations with Mexico, though not consular relations, because we are acting, as they say, in a peaceful manner, with a humanitarian sense, and in strict compliance with international law.